Narrated Anas bin Malik. Whenever the Prophet started a journey before noon, he used to delay the Zuhr prayer till the time of Asr and then offer them together. And if the sun declined at noon, he used to offer the Zuhr prayer and then ride for the journey. Narrated Anas bin Malik. Whenever the Prophet started the journey before noon, he used to delay the Zuhr prayer till the time for the Asr prayer, and then he would dismount and pray them together. And whenever the sun declined before he started the journey, he used to offer the Zuhr prayer and then ride for the journey. Narrated Anas bin Malik. Whenever the Prophet started on a journey before noon, he used to delay the Zuhr prayers till the time for the Asr prayer, and then he would dismount and offer them together. And whenever the sun declined before he started on a journey, he used to offer the Zuhr prayers and then ride for journey. Narrated Aisha. Allah's apostle prayed in his house while sitting during his illness, and the people prayed behind him standing, and he pointed to them to sit down. When he had finished the prayer, he said, "The Imam is to be followed, and so when he bows you should bow, and when he lifts his head you should also do the same." Narrated Anas bin Malik. Allah's apostle, PBUH, fell down from a horse and his right side was either injured or scratched, so we went to inquire about his health. The time for the prayer became due, and he offered the prayer while sitting, and we prayed while standing. He said, "The Imam is to be followed, so if he says takbir, you should also say takbir, and if he bows, you should also bow. And when he lifts his head, you should also do the same, and if he says, Sami ma'Allahu liman hamadah, Allah hears whoever sends his praises to him, you should say, Rabbana walakal hamd, O our Lord. All the praises are for you." See Hadith number 656, Volume 1. Narrated Imran bin Hussein, who had piles. I asked Allah's apostle about the praying of a man while sitting. He said, if he prays while standing, it is better, and he who prays while sitting gets half the reward of that who prays standing, and whoever prays while lying gets half the reward of that who prays while sitting. Narrated Abdullah bin Buraida. Imran bin Hussein had piles. Once Abu Ma'mar narrated from Imran bin Hussein had said, I asked the Prophet PBUH about the prayer of a person while sitting. He said, it is better for one to pray standing. And whoever prays sitting gets half the reward of that who prays while standing. And whoever prays while lying gets half the reward of that who prays while sitting. Narrated Imran bin Hussein had piles, so I asked the Prophet about the prayer. He said, pray while standing, and if you can't, pray while sitting, and if you cannot do even that, then pray lying on your side. Narrated Aisha, the mother of the faithful believers. I never saw Allah's apostle offering the night prayer while sitting except in his old age, and then he used to recite while sitting, and whenever he wanted to bow, he would get up and recite 30 or 40 verses while standing, and then bow. Narrated Aisha, the mother of the faithful believers, Allah's apostle in his last days, used to pray sitting. He would recite while sitting, and when 30 or 40 verses remained from the recitation, he would get up and recite them while standing, and then he would bow and prostrate. He used to do the same in the second rakat. After finishing the prayer, he used to look at me, and if I was awake, he would talk to me, and if I was asleep, he would lie down.